Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. I hope you're all well. If you're new here, I'm Jo. I do craft videos as well as haul videos and any other bits and bobs that I'd like to share with you on this channel. So yeah, for today's video I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to do a flip through May's edition of Vogue, and yeah, I just thought I would share what was in the pages, and I'll do a little bit of chatting about some of the stuff in there. I'm not going to talk about everything because otherwise we'll be here all day. I hope you enjoy, and yeah, sit back, relax, get a drink, and we'll go through the May edition of Vogue 2021. So first things first, absolutely love the cover. I think Tandy Newton looks stunning on this. I love how she's got her hair, very classic bun, and yeah, I'm really excited to see what's in the pages of this edition of Vogue. Also, it was reduced to £2. It's a special price from £3.99 to £2. I'm not too sure why, but yeah, it was a bargain. So as soon as we open the front page, we are presented with a spread from Dior, and this is absolutely stunning. We've got two small pictures on either side, and then it also opens up into a double picture like so, and I am so impressed with this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's more like a painting, like an old painting, the way that they've staged it and the composition of it, and yeah, with adding all the fruit in the back and all the drapes of fabric. I'm not too sure what collection this is from for Dior, but it's very autumnal. I think it's more towards autumnish. I'm going to be using some of the ideas that I see and incorporating them into some of my craft projects, and really loving the colours that are in this. So I think I might do something like this for a autumn project when we get nearer the end of the year. I love the greens and the oranges and the yellows, and then the pops of purple from the grapes and plums. It's a work of art, and I'm really impressed with this. The next page is an advert for Louis Vuitton, and yeah, it's quite a nice bag, not too much detail on it. Obviously you've got the LV for Louis Vuitton, and yeah, it's just a nice little black bag. I'm not too sure about the advert of the lady being in bed, not too sure what they're trying to suggest there, but yeah, it's a nice little advert, nowhere near compared to what Dior's just put previous, but yeah, it's a nice little advert from Louis Vuitton. All right, okay, so it's more like a story. I thought it was a bit strange just having a lay in bed, but obviously there is a little bit of a tale to this. And again, it's quite laid back and quite bare, so that the bag is really the only pop of colour in it, so it stands out more. But yeah, it's quite a nice bag. I don't really own any designer bags, but if I was going to buy one, it probably wouldn't be Louis Vuitton. It would probably be Chanel. I am a big fan of Chanel, so yeah, if I ever bought a designer handbag, I would probably go down that line instead of Louis Vuitton. Next, we have an advert for Lancome, and this is the La Vie Est Belle perfume, and Julia Roberts, she has the most amazing smile, and it looks really fresh and spring and summery. Pastels are in this year, so I really like the colours that they've used in this advert, and the bottles are really pretty with the little ribbon around the top, one in pink and one in blue. I haven't had a chance to smell this yet, so I might have to pop in boots next time I'm out and give it a try. Next, we have an advert for Chanel, and obviously I've just been mentioning Chanel bags. I just love how classic they look. I am a big fan of black and gold together and white and gold. So them colour combinations is something that I really like to see. Chanel is one of my favourite designers. I love anything that looks classic and clean and elegant. So yeah, I love Chanel. And like I said, if I was ever going to buy a designer bag, it would probably be a Chanel bag. And I'd probably go for a black and gold, just like this. Very classic, very pretty, and everything that I absolutely love. Then we flip on over to another spread by Chanel, and yeah, again, I love the white and gold together against the black or the dark blue that the model is wearing. You've also got the Chanel earrings that she's wearing, and yeah, it's just a nice 2-page advertisement for Chanel. Then we have a spread for Prada, and I have to confess I am not a fan of Prada. It's too out there for me. I can understand how some people really like it, but for me, like I said, I'm more of a Chanel person, so Prada is a little bit out there. I do like some pieces, but they do try and be as in your face as you possibly can, and yeah, it's not really my kind of style, but I do like the bag that they're advertising with the writing, and yeah, it is quite nice, the black and white. Not too keen on the skirt, but yeah, if you like Prada, then you probably will like what you're looking at right now. We then have an advert for Cartier. This is really clever. I like the fact that the shadow of the girl is a cat, which is obviously, I think, a jaguar. And then you've also got the shadow of the bracelet as well, showing the jaguar, so it matches. I love the pop of green in the eyes and the nose. I just love how sleek it looks, and yeah, very clean and very pretty indeed. Then we have a spread for YSL, and this says summer 21. So, oh, that's pretty. I do love that outfit. I'm in the middle of trying to lose weight at the moment. I've been working out again, and I started a couple of days ago, and I'm determined to get back to the weight that I was. Being in lockdown, obviously I've put on weight, eating a lot, and I'm determined to get back into my clothes, but I have been doing a lot of shopping over the last couple of days now that the charity shops are open. So next week I'm going to do a thrift haul and show you some of the pretty things that I've bought. I've bought 4 dresses and some shoes, and yeah, I've been loving fashion recently again. So yeah, this is really pretty, and for summer I think it might be a little bit too warm. It does look like the top is quite sheer, and the fact that it's not clung to the arms could make it quite cool to wear, but I think it might be a little bit too much for summer. Again, she's wearing tights as well, so as pretty as it looks as a whole outfit, I'm not too sure I could wear tights in summer, only in the evenings, but yeah, it's quite pretty compared to the backdrop, which is quite industrial, and yeah, it really makes the outfit pop. Then we're on Dolce & Gabbana. Oh, I do love the bag. The bag is rather nice. I love the gold detail on the front with the gold strap, and a very classic looking black dress. And what a beautiful location to film in. Oh, we can only dream, can't we? We can only dream that we can end up going somewhere like that again. Then we have an advert for Chanel fine jewellery. Obviously, we've got the ring that's in a gold and silver. I do prefer the gold. I do like to wear a lot of gold jewellery. I've not worn silver for quite a while. I used to love silver when I was younger, but as I've got older, I've definitely decided that I like gold more. These are the Coco Crush. Some encounters you wear forever. And yeah, they're very pretty. And I think she's got on her hand, she's got obviously the gold, the silver, and I'm not too sure if she's got another gold or if it's a rose gold or a bronze. It looks more like a bronze colour, so the bronze is quite nice actually. But I do like the gold. We then have an advert for Armani, and I'm not too sure on the colours. It's more like a mixture of greys and a few whites, but I don't like when, I mean, it looks pretty and it's very editorial, and I understand why they do it, but I'd like to see the colour of the clothes. I want to, if I'm looking at a picture for an advert for clothing, I want to be able to see the clothes in all their colours, so you can get an idea. I mean, I suppose you can go on Armani's website, which is just armani.com, but I really like, if I'm looking at something in a magazine, I want to be able to see exactly what I'm looking at. Then we have an advert for Fendi, and I actually really quite like this dress. It's very sheer. Obviously you have to wear something underneath it. She's wearing a bodysuit. She's obviously got a, actually I thought it might be gloves, but I think it's an all-in-one long sleeve bodysuit with gloves and the matching bag for the pop of colour. I'm not too keen on the pink shoes with it, but I do like the blue dress. I think it's rather pretty for Fendi. And yeah, that's most of the adverts from the front of the magazine. We get the insert with everything that's in the magazine on what pages they're going to be on. We then have a advert for Tiffany & Co. It's absolutely beautiful, the way that it's cut and shaped. I love chunky jewellery, so this is really nice. I like the gold, and then you've got the chain links. Some of them you've got the plain gold links, and then you have diamante links intertwined in them. I think it's actually only one link looking at it, so you've just got the one link with the diamonds in, and then the rest of the links are plain gold, or if you wanted, you can get it in the option of silver. Next, we have an advert for Patek Philippe. This is for a watch, and I like that you've got obviously the two pages. You've got one with a picture of a model who's wearing the watch, and you have the picture where it shows up the watch a lot closer. If you've never noticed, I'm not 100% sure if people do, but any watch advert, the time is always 10:10. I'm not too sure why it is always put at 10:10, but anything with advertising, any pictures, anything like that, the time is always 10:10. And yeah, I'll have to have a look into that and figure out why it is. But yeah, there's a little fun fact for you. We have a advert for Dior foundation, and this is the Forever Skin Glow, and there's over 30 shades in this collection, which is really good. It's nice to see a company do a wide range of shades. I wish more companies would do that. I've never used Dior foundation, and at the moment obviously we can't use testers, so to see what it's like, which has been a little bit of a nightmare trying to match foundation over the last year and a bit, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get back to everything being okay in the future, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see how good this 24-hour extreme wear Forever Skin Glow foundation actually is. Then we have a advert for Loro Piana, and I'm not a fan of this dress. I do like green, but this is a little bit too green, so yeah, not my favorite thing from Loro Piana. And then we also have a page of contents, and then an advert for Clinique, and this is the Moisture Surge, and this is the Auto Replenishing Hydrator Auto Rehydrating Cream. I used to use a lot of Clinique skincare, and recently I've not bought any, but yeah, I did really like Clinique when I was in my early 20s. I used to use it a lot. Next, we have an advert for Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, and this is for the perfume. And then on the next page, we have a advert for Van Cleef and Arpels. I don't know. If you say it in English, it sounds completely different to if you say it in French. But they've got two nice little pieces of jewellery with a ladybird and the flowers. They also do watches and perfumes as well. But yeah, this is actually quite pretty. Not something that I would wear, but if you're quite young, I think it would rather be quite sweet. Very pretty for summer. Then we have the editor's letter, followed by an advert for Dom Perignon, and this is Lady Gaga. And oh, look at this. This is phenomenal. It's so beautiful. The colors are so vibrant, and it really does pop on the page against the pink that they've put into the background. I'm actually so impressed with this. I'm wondering if I might be able to make this into a doll repaint and do a video of me making this. The time and effort that must have gone into this is breathtaking. The nails are fabulous, and yeah, I just absolutely love this. So hopefully one day we might see a doll repaint of this in the future. Who knows? Then we have another editor's letter. We then have a advert for Piaget, and this is of 3 different bracelets. The bottom one is the one that has the diamonds encrusted all the way around the outside of the bracelet. Then you've got a more plain one in the center with just a few diamonds around the top, followed by the top one, which has a pop of green color, followed with a little bit of diamonds around the end, and then the plain gold around the rest of it. We then have a advert for Hermes, and this is for a lipstick. This is in the shade 17, and I really like the skirt actually that she's wearing. It's very pretty. Followed by the Vogue.co.uk page, and then another advert for Hermes as well, and this is for the shade 43, which is Rose Oasis. Next, we have the page where it has all the information on everybody that worked on this issue of Vogue. And then we also have a advert for Daisy by Marc Jacobs, and I'm not too sure if I like the bottle of this. I always look at it and think it's interesting, but I'm not 100% sold on the lid of the bottle. Then we have another page of the people that have worked in the magazine, followed by an advert for Sway London. And then we get on to the first feature in the magazine, which is 12 Summer Styles Updates. So I've got a feeling there's going to be, is it going to be 12 pages? No, it's not going to be 12 pages. They've done the first page with number 1, which is Invest in a Knitted Mini. Actually, I kind of like that. I've never had a knitted mini dress before. It's rather pretty. I don't know if I like the colour or not. I'm not too sure if I like the colour, but I do like the style of it. And then we get on to the 12 styles. So 2 is Show Your Support. So logo caps. Number 3 looks like scrunchies. Number 4 is suits. Number 5 are chains around the neck for mobile phones. Number 6 is Skate It Off. Number 7 is bright bags. 8 are sandals. Number 9 is minimalism. Number 10 are sunglasses. Number 11 are fishnet fabric bags, or fishnet in general. It doesn't have to be bags, it can be tops as well. And number 12 is bigger is better. So it looks like we've gone back into baggy jeans. And that's the 12 styles. Then we have a Ralph Lauren dress, and this is a one-shoulder dress, saying that you should pair it with sandals, and I'm not too keen on that, to be honest. I'm not really into one-arm dresses. I mean, I do understand why some people like them, but for me, I prefer to have either both my arms bare or I'll have them both covered. Then we have a few trend looks, and I actually quite like the Balenciaga one. I'm not too keen on the sandals. I suppose, to be honest, they look more like slippers. The Michael Kors one's quite nice as well. They must be sandals because they're obviously showing you what sandals you can buy. But to me, they look like slippers. They look like the slippers that you get when you go to a spa. Next, we've got opposites attract trends, and it looks like the suit jacket is back in, and I love suit jackets. I have more suit jackets than I have anything else. I'm not too sure if I like any of these at the moment. No, I'm not a fan of any of them. Then we have an advert for Levi's, and yeah, it looks like baggy jeans are definitely going to be coming in again this year. And then this is an advert for Miu Miu. Then we have a page which is about the sporty looks with elevating embellishments are a win-win for some trends this year. An advert for Free People. And then logos seem to be big in as well. So we've got a pair of Chanel shoes, Fendi handbag, Celine earrings, Louis Vuitton bag, Prada. I thought it was Prada as soon as I saw it. You've got the Prada triangle at the top with Prada written in it. The most flattering shade is often the one closest to your skin. This season, seek out your perfect match. Now, I do like nudes. I actually quite like number 4. Number 4 is a coat, and it's by Alexandra McQueen, and it's 2,890. It doesn't look like a coat. It looks more like a dress. I really like the over-the-top sleeves. I'm a bit surprised that that actually is a coat, but yeah, Alexandra McQueen. It's actually quite nice. Then we've got another picture of some nudes. Advert by H&M. I very rarely buy anything for an H&M. I find the sizing really odd. Nothing ever seems to fit perfectly. It's something that I've never been able to really get into. Then we have another trends page, and this is pastels. So pastels, like I mentioned at the beginning when I showed the picture of Julia Roberts and the Lancome perfume, and the pastels is going to be in this year. I actually quite like this one, and this is Giorgio Armani, which is really nice. Out of all of them, that is my favourite. Oh, two colour dress, very nice. This is from Ports. How best to improve on black and white, go 50-50. That'd be really nice. And it's funny that I'm looking at this now because I'm actually reading a book at the moment called The Stylist. I started it last night, and at the moment it's about a stylist that dresses these stars. She ends up finding an apprentice from a girl that did a window display, and she'd done a black and white window display, two mannequins. One was all dressed in white and one was all dressed in black. Obviously the shoes were matching, so the idea was that there was two white shoes on the white mannequin and two white shoes on the mannequin that was dressed in black. And she actually put one colour of each shoe on each one, so one mannequin had a white and black and the other one had a white and black as well. And I think that would actually look quite nice with this. Yeah, I think it's quite interesting having shoes that are black and white mixed instead of just having two black shoes or two white shoes. Then we have another page of obviously black and white, and I absolutely love this dress, and from the looks of it, it looks like it's Hermes. That is very pretty. I love the black sash that comes over the top and then the white belt that goes over the black. I think that's very clean. I love the lines of it and how it drapes as well. Yeah, it's very beautiful, that. So this is a page on sense of craft. As designers embrace the power of the homespun, there's purpose in this season's patchwork, says Alex Frank. It is obviously people that are doing their own clothes. This is a advert for a competition. This is Vogue Talent Contest 2021. Since 1951, the Vogue Talent Contest has helped to launch the careers of gifted young creatives. This year, it's back and bigger than ever. As we seek the best new writer, photographer and illustrator, the winners of each category will win £1,000. The chance to be published in our September issue and on Vogue.co.uk, as well as mentoring from the British Vogue team. So it tells you all the information on how to enter. The closing date is Friday the 30th of April, so it's not that far off. So if you are interested in putting yourself down for the competition, all the information is in this issue of Vogue. Then we're looking at jewellery. This is hyperlinks, and these are from different places. So you've got Cartier, Tiffany. Every single one of them is by somebody different, and out of them, I think I do like number 11. I also like this one as well, number 4 as well. I think that's rather pretty. Then we have a piece on a writer. Then we have a page on Ellen Beecham. A section on the living page. These are quite cute. These are cactus candles, and they're £40 each. Then we have a advert for a place that's opening in Turkey, and this is a holiday resort. Then we have a few pages which I'll read later on, which is obviously someone's house. And again, another page that I'll read later. And then this one is actually about a biologist and her life and where she travels, etc., which looks quite interesting. Then we have a advert for Audemars Piguet. Then we have an advert for Vacheron Constantin, and again another Swiss maker. It's actually quite a nice watch. Then we have a advert for Richard Mille, and this is absolutely beautiful. I love the colours in this. The watch is a little bit over the top for me. I'm not too sure what kind of stuff you would wear it with. I kind of like a more plain watch, but it is very pretty and it looks very intricately made. And I also believe this is Swiss as well. Then we have a page of watch specials. So there's a few collections of different watches from different places. Then we have a watch by Bulgari. And then we also have a page on a mixture of different watches, and apparently golden watches steal the spotlight, crafted designs, finish that shine in splendor. So gold watches seem to be in. So number 5 is in rose gold, and it is Patek Philippe. That is stunning. The movement in that is beautiful, and I love how it's shown in this wheel shaped cutout design. Oh, it's so beautiful. That, what a stunning watch. Then we're out on a page with bright coloured watches from different places. Not my kind of thing. I much prefer the one by Patek Philippe than any of these on this page. We also have some more watches. One by Tudor. And then another page on watch specials, and this is a brief history of time. Vivian Barker, again still on the watches specials. Vogue Essentials on sale, and these are the books. So we've got the lingerie and the heels. Actually, the lingerie looks quite nice. I think I might have to get that one. That might be the one that I buy. But to be honest, heels and lingerie, they're both really nice. They're £15 each. Who knows? I'll have a look on eBay and see if I can get them cheaper. But yeah, I do like the idea of getting the lingerie one. Then we have a page that's about the female form. Masculine focused brands are pivoting to meet demand for women watches that don't compromise on function or technicality. So that's quite nice that some of the brands that normally do a lot of male watches are now going to be doing more female watches. The watch that saved Cartier. In the wake of the quartz crisis, the Must de Cartier revolutionised the house timepiece offering. Now it's back with a new face for 2021. Then we've got an advert for the all-electric BMW. I don't drive, so I've no interest in cars whatsoever. Blue is the hue we can't do without this season. Oh, I love blue. And I've just bought a dress, a blue dress with a little bit of white stitching in it. And yeah, I will show that in my thrift video next Thursday. Yeah, I really, really like it. I also bought a white and blue belt, which is like a plaited belt. Which probably won't go with the dress, but I'll save that for when I wear white and blue. And I bought an absolutely beautiful silver, and it's a blue, navy blue vest top, and it's got silver flowers on it in beads and sequins. And yeah, I can't wait to show you next week. So yeah, blue looks like it's coming in, and now I'm looking for some blue and white shoes. So I'm going to be keeping an eye out for that. Then we've obviously got more blue inspired designs, shoes, tops, jackets. But this skirt, the shape of this skirt and the cut of it with the ridging, which I suppose is more like a crepe, but it can't be, because crepe doesn't fall like that. It wouldn't hold its shape. So it's obviously got something underneath it. This is £1,050. Car advert for Aldi. Timeless yet modern prints from the world's most iconic photographers. Then we have Mr. Vogue taking the lead. Everybody's talking about actor Max Harwood. Oh, so he's been cast in the lead in Disney's upcoming film adaptation of West End musical. Everybody's talking about Jamie. Then we're on to the beauty section. Whether it's brilliant, no-budget lipsticks or trailblazers who mean business, the message is simple, make a lasting impression. So reds and pinks. Go the distance, all the staying power, all the hydration, zero transfer. Welcome to the latest in long wear lipstick, says Jessica Diner. I'm more of a browns and light beige kind of lipstick person. Join Vogue Insiders, the ultimate beauty community. So this is a British Vogue exclusive dedicated membership program which brings the latest in beauty to both your letterbox and your inbox. Sign up for the opportunity to connect with the British Vogue beauty team on new launches and upcoming events, and fill out the Vogue industry survey to receive some of the most exciting products that the industry has to offer, tailored to your individual preferences and profile. To find out more, it's insiders.vogue.uk. That sounds quite interesting. Then we have a selection of miniature perfumes. Tom Ford, Dolce & Gabbana. This is about wanting to know the secret behind achieving natural looking facial aesthetics. Oh, look at this. And this is Aspinall of London, and I absolutely love the scarf as well. I love scarves. And then we have the editorial spread of Tandy Newton. In more than 22 years since Tandy Newton's first spoke to Diana Evans, today the actor tells the writer she is a different woman, no longer simply shaped by her experiences, but inspired to live a bigger, more outspoken life because of them. Then she's got a full Dolce & Gabbana look. I kind of like the lapels on the jacket. If that was a full jacket, oh, I'd buy that. But this is too much for me. Look at her hair in this. Wow. Not very practical, but great for an editorial print. Steezy does it. So skating clothing is coming back in. Which is probably why baggy jeans are coming back in fashion. Dolce & Gabbana flares. New house rules, forces for change. For the first time in history, women outnumber men in the Labour Party. Aye. And then obviously it goes into each of the MPs, where they're from. Play it cool. Then we have a few pages of Grace, which is Grace Connington, and she was a British Vogue contributor, fashion editor. Oh, look at the cat. That cat looks so fed up. The Exhibitionist. Draw glances as a living work of art in the season's most extravagant looks. Then we have a few pages on Bethany Hardison, and she was a 70s model and 80s agent. I like that one. She looks so happy there. It's nice when you see a model smile. I love the gloves. The red gloves are lovely. Then we get to all the Vogue information. And then the designer profiles. And then the style set. Followed by Vogue Self-Care Bible. The jewellery designer profile, which I'll read through. I'll read all of this. Look at that. Then we have all the skincare. The wedding section. The home section. Vogue's gallery. The babies. Oh, how adorable. Vogue's Most Wanted. the pet section. And then the last page is Yves Saint Laurent perfume, and that's it. So I hope you found it quite interesting. I hope you enjoyed my flip through the Vogue edition of May, and I will do this each month. I think I'm going to sit down and do this every month. So yeah, if you like this kind of thing, then hopefully you'll stick around. I will be back on Monday with a craft video, and then Thursday I'm going to do my thrift haul and I'll show you what I got, and I can't wait to show you the blue dress that I got, seeing that blue's going to be in this year. So yeah, I will see you then. Have a great weekend, take care, and bye for now.